Hi everybody, it's Trevor Jones here. Do you know, as we go through life, we end up with different experiences and we never know from one year to the next really where we're going to be, where we're going to end up. And when I started out my journey to lose weight 2 years ago, I didn't realize that I would end up where I am today. I have a Facebook group called the Keep Fat Club, and I have a YouTube channel called Warrington Low Carbohydrate Group. Now, you might think, okay, what's the big deal? Well, I'll tell you what the big deal is. Everything to do with what happened to me happened as a result of me praying to God. I am a Christian and I've had a real God experience. And I keep saying to you and to everybody else that unless it's experience or evidence-based, it doesn't matter. But in my case, I have the experience and I have the evidence, but that's a part. Do you know, a lot of people think that God is about stained glass windows, altars, Bibles, and yes, I do have a Bible, and the Bible's important to me. But the most important thing to each and every one of us, apart from knowing God and loving God, as we're told to do, is other people. And God's given me a ministry which involves me being involved with other people. And I'm blessed in so many ways to hear some amazing stories from different people who have found both of these resources as a result of God. You know, between the end of November and December, the growth on the Warrington Low Carbohydrate group, the membership grew from there up to what we have now, 7,000 members. And on the Keep Fat Club, we have coming up to 1,500 members, and that's a lot of people. And I'm amazed that a lot of these people have found it because of what God has done in their lives. And I want to share this with you. I've just today received from a member of the Keep Fat Club all the way from Australia. She sent me a package here, and within this package is a book, and it's called Diet Alternative by Diane Hampton. Now, I haven't read the book, so I don't really know anything about it, but what I can tell you is this, and this is not the first person who's been in contact with me, but she sent me information about her testimony. And what she says here, she wrote this note, and I didn't see it inside the book at first. It was only when I opened the book. It said, to traveling and wife, well, my wife is Anne, my testimony for your encouragement and blessing and God's glory. So whatever we do, we give God the glory. That's the most important thing, because I take no credit for anything that's going on. Or if I'm blessing anybody in any way, it's got nothing to do with me. If it was down to me, I wouldn't do it. So let's not get any mistakes on that one. Now, the lady in question, she's called Gwen Turner, and she lives in Australia, and she found her way to the Warrington Keep Fat Club and to the Warrington Low Carbohydrate Group. And I'm going to read out. She sent me photographs here, and there's a photograph of Gwen, and you can see that's before, obviously, and that's after. And I'm going to read this out to you. She said, hi, Trevor and your wife. She didn't know Anne's name, by the way. God did this miracle of weight loss and healing when I was too sick to help myself. Nothing is impossible with God. I thought I was beyond hope when God spoke to me and said, nothing is impossible for me, Gwen, and I can do far more exceedingly and abundantly than all you can ask or imagine. God started this miracle in February 1984. And I lost 5 to 6 stone in weight by 1986. Also, God restored me and my health issues like a new person, as in the second photo above. So that's that photograph there, but you can see that on the screen better than me holding it out here. Share this testimony with anyone you wish to, as hope for the seemingly hopeless. God bless. And then I have another letter here from her. She's taken the time to write to me, and I'd really appreciate that. She'd had, hi, Trevlin. I hope you are blessed by this new perspective of weight control. It leans more towards the spiritual and emotional challenges of weight loss. As this author puts it, we can have the best dietary information out there, but our struggles to apply it is our biggest challenge. I know all about that. I find this to be true for myself. This book gives me the biblical support. It's God ordained. This book gives me the biblical support to apply the dietary information out there, e.g. keto, OMAD, etc., etc. For those of you who don't know, keto is an acronym for the, well, it's not an acronym, it's a shortcut name for the ketogenic diet. And I have a video about that, which is up here. If you click on the link there, you can go and watch it on YouTube. But basically speaking, the ketogenic diet was an eating pattern that was devised way back in the 1920s to help people who had issues with epilepsy, and it's been misused today, but this is it. So she says, to apply the diet and information out there, e.g. keto and OMAD. OMAD is an acronym for 1 meal a day, which I've been on now for 2 years, etc., etc. And she put blessings, Gwen Turner. So I am so encouraged, you know. Oh, there's a PS here. PS, I pray God will bless many through your much needed ministry to the human body. Well, I thank God for that. May He also give you the helpers you need to carry this ministry and sufficient rest and family time, which is much needed for you to keep carrying this load. God bless. Amen. Yeah, you know, when I tell people that everything that happened regarding my weight loss was as a result of prayer. But if I'd have prayed to the Lord and said, Lord, I'm fat, I was 20 stone 5 in January 2019. If I'd have prayed to God and said, God, please, you need to do something about this weight. I can't go on like this. If I'd woken up the next morning 9 stone lighter, I would have been delighted. But the question I ask you is, would it have changed anything about me? Would I have made any changes that have enabled me to stay as I am in this weight now for the last 12 months? It's 12 months since I lost 9 stone, and I've maintained this weight. But if I'd have just woken up as a result of God's miracle, I don't think I would have been at this weight. I would have been on my way back up there again. So, you know, we have to take responsibility to help ourselves. We are part of the problem and we are part of the solution, but God walks with us when we take the first step. So I just want you to be encouraged. You know, whether you believe in God or don't believe in God, that doesn't matter to me. I know that God is real. And if I believe in God and you don't believe in God, then all I can say is that one of us is wrong. But having said that, I do thank you for taking the time to watch and listen to this video. If you want to get in touch with me, please do. I'm more than happy to chat with you and have a word with you. I'm not a Bible basher. I'm not going to tell you what you should do. God knows how to get through to you. He doesn't need me to do it for him. So I thank you for watching this video. And I will say to you, God bless you all and your house. Bye.